Chicago Bears at the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys 9.5. So this came off the double digits. This was at 10. It's now 9.5 in favor of the Cowboys. 42.5 is your total. Adam, the scary thing, if you are a Cowboys backer and or fan, was that Micah Parsons got added to the injury report yesterday with a shoulder injury. Now they say that he's going to be able to go, but anytime you get added on Thursday to the injury report, we always kind of go like this, because, hey, man, like getting added to the injury report on Thursday, that ain't too good. So I got to admit, at this point, I will be waiting on the official injury report, and it would be Bears or pass for me in this situation. I'm not going to ever lay 10 points where the whole handicap is, well, the defense is so great that I don't think the Bears are going to be able to do anything, because I don't think this offense is all that special from the Cowboys side of things. So as a one-dimensional team as there is in the NFL of the air quote good teams is the Dallas Cowboys. And if their main piece is even somewhat limited in that, then I think this is certainly a Bears or pass. And I can't believe I'm even saying that.
So Bears or pass makes me harken back to last week. And last week could have been a all wins, no losses record for me, minus the New England Patriots. That is a major loss that I have to own up to. I had not only multiple teasers pegged to the Patriots last week, I had a Patriots teaser running to this week with the game that we're going to talk about later.
Hey, we all had it, man. We all had to own this loss.
We did.
Okay, I'll let Mr. Brown decide how much he wants to say there. But
I cheated.
So
I cheated.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I cheated.
You cheated, and you played Bears money line. So anyway, so we look and we say to ourselves, all right. In college, we learned that Justin Fields can run. He's a good runner. Part of the reason he was drafted in the first round. And you know who discovered last week for the first time all season that Justin Fields can run? Matt Eberflus discovered last week that Justin Fields can run the football. And they called more design runs for Justin Fields than they had all season long. Now, granted, there were some fluky elements to a 19-point win for the Bears in which Justin Fields fumbled the ball 4 times and didn't lose any of them. And the Chicago Bears converted double-digit third downs. Now, all of those things led to them winning by 19, but they probably would have won otherwise. And so I wouldn't worry too much that Chicago Bears are going to turn back into a pumpkin, right? If they've unlocked the fact that their best athlete on the field should be used in a more creative way, chances are they're going to go back to it. And if Micah Parsons is in any way limited, that does take a significant piece away from the Dallas defense. My problem here, Matt, is that usually playing look ahead has benefited me. Playing look ahead might just go ahead and hurt me this time, because before Monday Night Football, I played this game under 42.5, thinking that Dak did not look all the way back, thinking the Bears are not able to get much done on offense. And so now I'm kind of sitting here shaking my head saying I don't feel nearly as good about under 42.5 if the Bears are actually going to use Justin Fields the right way.
Yeah, Stephen, if you take a look, I mean, look, I'm not saying that this is like, a super, trend that's heading in the right direction or whatever, but it does look like they have, on the Bears side of things, figured at least a little bit out. If you've watched the last couple of games, they are doing more design runs for Fields, which, again, as we know, is going to open up some of the easier passing stuff, because now the defense is trying to run spy defenses and different things like that against him, which we know, if you're a smart coach, which it looks like Eberflus, at least last week, came out with a hell of a game plan. Like you said, Adam, that is a tip of the old cap. That was one of the best game plans of the year. They came out and absolutely curb stomped the Patriots on their own field with an absolutely fantastic game plan. And, could that continue here? Could they have seen something that they want to continue with? It makes me wonder, Steven. So again, I don't have this in the account, but if this somehow crept back up to double digits, and if I was able to get 10, I think I'm playing that, and it's probably going to be a contest play for me either way. I'm probably going to play the Bears in a contest, no matter what.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bet the Cowboys, guys. I think I'm going to take Cowboys minus 9.5 here. And the Patriots are near the bottom of the league in rush defense, first of all. So big matchup advantage that they took advantage that they went after last week with Chicago. And yes, he's running the ball. They're doing some Cam Newton single wing offense stuff, but I was curious to dig into the numbers, and he still was not passing the ball well, even in this 2-game stretch where, I give them credit in that Washington game as well, despite some poor red zone luck. But he still has had a negative CPOE in over the last 2 weeks here. So it's kind of a one-dimensional offense. And now they have injuries to the offensive line. They lost their center, Lucas Patrick, to IR. Their right tackle is questionable as well. And I think the Dallas defense is really good. Like we talked about the Denver defense being elite. I do think the Dallas Cowboys defense is elite. And on defense for the Bears, they've now traded Quinn, who was their best pass rusher, and they are 26th in rush success rate, with now a big improvement in my mind for the Dallas run game, because it doesn't look like Ezekiel Elliott's going to play, so they don't have a choice now to not play him, which means Tony Pollard's going to get unleashed. And he is a significant upgrade in the run game for what they can do, not only running the ball, but catching the ball as well. It's been 2 consecutive seasons now dating back to 2020 where Pollard across the board is a better runner than Ezekiel Elliott is, whether you're looking at EPA, whether you're looking at success rate, whether you're looking at yards after contact. It is significantly improved. So I think this makes this an option now for Dallas to be explosive in the run game more so than they were with Ezekiel Elliott. And these injuries to the offensive line for Chicago makes me queasy as well. So I think I'm going to take Dallas. Don't feel great about it, but I think I'm going to.
You shouldn't feel great about it because that's going to lose. But yeah, look, if you look, like I said, Justin Fields, it feels like they figured something out. Weeks 5, 6, and 7. So the last 3 weeks, he's the number 12 quarterback in the NFL in EPA plus CPOE composite. Like, we're talking a guy that's now kind of in that upper third conversation, of efficiency and things. And, will
let's
that
see
continue?
it against a good defense now. Let's see it against a good defense.
Listen, I said, will that continue? I don't really know, but we'll see, if that is some trends that they can actually start to move forward here and take with them as they move forward. So again, Adam and I with the lean. Yeah, Adam?
Yeah, just to add to what Stephen was saying. Dallas is number 1 against the pass in DVOA. They are number 16 against the rush. And I think we saw against Philadelphia that the one way you can beat this Dallas defense is to be able to run the ball. And it's the one thing that Chicago's actually been able to do this year. If you look at last week against New England, everyone who carried the football averaged at least 4 yards per carry. And if you subtract David Montgomery, everyone averaged at least 5 yards per carry. So I think you're going to see Chicago try to ground and pound this thing. And that's why I like the Chicago side, if anything, just because I think it's going to shorten this game down a bit.